Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is out for a test run now to see how my microphone is and also some adjustments to my camera. See how this goes. It's a pretty nice day out. It was really sunny earlier and now it's kind of sun and cloud, but still very nice. I'm also doing a test on my GPS because I tried to put in some tracks and it doesn't seem to be working very well, but I'm going to see if this is okay or not. Ooh, windy as always, but at least it's not hot. This jacket, this Airwave 3 gets some pretty good airflow, man. Not too bad at all. But you know, considering how cold it gets up here, I'd probably rather it be warm. We'll see. So basically what I made is just like a little loop to test out if my inputting the tracks actually works. So far it seems to be okay, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, hopefully the mic's going to sound a little bit better. I made a slight adjustment. The only thing is the wind muff is like kind of tickles my chin. Oh well, what are you going to do? Ah, what a beautiful day. Yeah, so with these bar end weights off, I can definitely feel the bike is not as stable. There's kind of a lot more vibration in the handlebars, and yeah, I think the weights really help to keep the bike very stable. Because they're kind of, I don't know if I say wobbly, but it's, you definitely can feel it. And I don't particularly like that feeling, but I don't want to put the try to put the bar weights and everything back together because I'm kind of waiting to see, you know, next week hopefully the Barkbusters replacement parts will come in, and then I can actually get that installed for you guys and finish it off for myself as well. I don't know, guys. I make a lot of mistakes on this bike. I'm gonna say a lot of mistakes, but I definitely make mistakes, and I gotta get more experience. That's basically what it boils down to. I gotta get more experience, guys. I don't have enough experience. At least I'm being honest with you guys and transparent. You know, I'm not you know, there's a reason why my channel is called Newbie Nomad. Because I'm very new to riding. You know, obviously I've had a little bit of experience, you know, riding scooters, and I've rode some 300Ls a couple of times, but you know, I'm not overly experienced. So all my experience is coming, you know, as I go. I've taken some courses. Obviously my course to get my license, but obviously I've taken a Honda course as well. So I've taken a few courses and, you know, things like that. But, you know, as you guys know, everything comes with experience. And obviously I don't want to learn the hard way by taking a bad crash. So just keep practicing, keep my eye on everything. There's no need to be rushing anything. At the end of the day, it's just me and the bike. I'm not out to you know, impress anybody. You know, I know a lot of guys. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but a lot of guys, they just like to, you know, ride way too fast, and most of them, you just can't handle the bike. You know, they just ride like crazy, man. You know, and I seen a guy the other day. You're riding the bike, and the guy is going way too fast, and the guy's bike is shaking and everything else. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, you don't know what you're doing here, man. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, so one thing I like up here, they got all these, like, a lot of these country roads and stuff. And it's really nice to get on these, and especially on a day like this, and just kind of cruise, man. This is very nice here. Yeah, I've never taken this one. Well, I've never taken a lot of them. Yeah, I haven't really had a chance to get the bike out a lot, guys. Like last month in July was just terrible. I had all these plans to, you know, to take the bike off road and do all these things, and then in the end, it was just raining, like constantly, like almost raining every single day. And I know some guys will just say rain or shine, they go on the bike, but that's not me, man. I don't want to be out in the rain. I mean, it's different if I'm out and I get caught in the rain. That's different. But I don't want to, if it's pouring rain outside, oh yeah, I'm going to go out and ride. Nah, no thanks, man. It's not my thing. So yeah, it was raining like crazy, and because of that, I just didn't want to go out in the rain. And then sometimes, you know, just when many times I was getting ready to prepare to go out for a nice ride, and as soon as I was almost ready to head out the door, boom, the rain hit. It was like, really? Again? So yeah, so the weather was just terrible, man. So guys, I had a lot of places planned to share with you guys for me riding, and nope. Yeah, I'm not sure why the voice prompts are not working on this. As you guys can see, I keep looking down at my changing of the gears, which I shouldn't be doing, actually. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like figure this map out too, because I haven't really had a chance to use this GPS much as well, so I'm trying to learn how to, you know, put tracks into it and things like that. All right, for sale. Oh man, I wish. Oh, this one's really nice, this road. So yeah, hopefully for September I can get out and get some more rides in, because this last week the weather's been really nice, but unfortunately when the weather's really, really nice, I have not been able to get out because I had to do some stuff on the bike. I had the stuff off of the Barkbusters, and then I'm doing some wiring for my GPS and stuff, so I had some issues with that. So yeah, so as far as the Barkbusters go, yeah, there's definitely the collets that go inside the bar are incorrect. So now the triple clamp has reached out to Barkbusters and, you know, about the warranty thing or something, and seeing if these guys can, you know, get this issue resolved quickly so I can get these bars installed. Not particularly liking it right now with no bar end weights on the bike, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know some guys probably say, yeah, it's fine, but I'm not used to it, man. Oh man, you can smell the fresh grass, you can smell the wheat, you can smell everything. There we go. That's a nice twisty. Very nice. Woo! I like it. Switch down. Very nice. It's a nice twisty road. I like it. Quite busy. Just hope I don't stall the bike. Yeah, so since I got the bike, talk about the bike, since I got the bike back from the dealership after they fixed this, you know, defective ignition coil and wiring and stuff, the bike, I find it's got, I don't know if it's my imagination or what, but I find that it's got a little bit more torque on it. It's like got a little bit more pull. The throttle has a little bit more response. Again, maybe it's my imagination, but I don't think so, because I don't recall it having this much of a pull on it. Like before, I was kind of like, wow. But yeah, I definitely feel it's got a little bit more throttle response. But man, I'm not liking these bar ends off. I'm telling you that. This bike is vibrating on like crazy on these bars. I can't imagine running for an hour or two with these bars like this. I have a trip planned up I want to take on the bike, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it or not. What a beautiful land out here. Absolutely beautiful. I love riding these backcountry roads. I prefer the ones that are like 60 and 80 zones, because then you can kind of enjoy everything more. Today it wasn't really supposed to be a big ride for me. I just wanted to test out the GPS tracks and check out my mic and my camera to see how it's going. But yeah, put her in 6. Probably better for, well, I should say for him. My bike's name is Chewy, guys. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I call my bike Chewie, man. But I have this habit of saying she all the time to the bike. Yeah, she's a good girl, blah, blah, blah. Well, meanwhile, it's Chewie. Chewbacca. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, guys, so I had to go with Chewie, man, for my first bike. Wow, this way it's got a lot more crosswinds. Yeah, I don't want to run my bike at this all the time because during the break-in they said you're not supposed to do it. I know everyone will say, no, it's fine, blah, 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 but you know what? The bike's expensive for me, man. I know some people say, oh, it's not expensive because it's a budget bike, but I thought by the time you get the bike, get your gear, put all your mods and put your stuff on the bike, then yeah, it gets pretty costly. At least for me anyways. Not sure how you guys feel about that. Yeah, I don't know where the GPS ended up taking me, but definitely, I don't know, guys, like, if you can help me with giving some advice on how to put in these tracks and stuff. I've tried like downloading them and putting them in that way. I've tried using the Basecamp, which that thing is just horrible. What else have I tried? Now I just try putting it in through the Garmin Shred app. I have a program, not a program, but it's online. It's called Nowhere, I think, nowhere.com. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, if you go there, like you can, people upload maps, but you can also create your own on there. So I just created like a short loop, but obviously, you know, it didn't work. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling on. I'll sign off for now. Appreciate you guys listening to me ramble on here. And take care, everyone, and I hope to catch you guys in another ride. Take care. Bye-bye.